Ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about a topic that's as fascinating as it is visually striking. Why do Huskies have different colored eyes? Now, if you've ever seen a Husky with one blue eye and one brown eye, you know it's like looking at a living piece of art. It's like they're trying to make a fashion statement that says, "I'm unique and I know it." But what's behind this colorful phenomenon? Let's dig in. First off, let's get one thing straight. Huskies are not your average dogs. They're like the rock stars of the canine world, strutting around with their fabulous fur coats and those mesmerizing eyes. The most common eye color you'll see in Huskies is that striking icy blue. About 40% of them sport these brilliant peepers, and it's not just for show. This blue color comes from a genetic mutation that affects melanin production in the iris. So no, they don't have special blue pigments. They just have less melanin. It's like nature's way of saying, you get blue eyes because, well, why not? Now let's talk about brown eyes. These are just as common and can range from light hazel to deep chocolate brown. But here's the kicker. Brown eyes are caused by a recessive gene. So if you've got a couple of blue-eyed parents, there's still a chance they could produce a brown-eyed puppy. It's like genetics playing a game of roulette. Sometimes you hit the jackpot with blue, other times you get brown. But wait, there's more. We can't forget about heterochromia, which is the fancy term for having two different colored eyes. This isn't just some random quirk, it's actually pretty common in Huskies. About 15% of them flaunt this unique trait. One eye might be blue while the other is brown, and it creates this stunning contrast that makes them look like they're perpetually surprised. Imagine walking your dog and having people stop you on the street to ask if your Husky is part alien. Now, some folks might wonder if having different colored eyes means there are underlying health issues. Spoiler alert, there's no evidence to suggest that. Heterochromia in Huskies is simply a genetic trait that doesn't affect their health or well-being. So relax. Your dog isn't secretly plotting world domination, it just has an interesting eye color. Let's dive deeper into the science behind those dazzling eyes. The gene responsible for blue eyes in Huskies is called ALX4. This gene plays a crucial role in how pigment is deposited in the eye during development. In fact, researchers have studied over 6,000 dogs to pinpoint what makes those beautiful blue eyes so special. It turns out that this mutation is unique to Huskies and isn't found in most other breeds. So when you see a Husky with those bright blues, know that it's not just a pretty face, it's also a genetic marvel. And while we're on the topic of eye colors, let's not forget about amber and green. Yes, some Huskies can sport these rarer hues as well. Amber eyes can give them an almost mystical appearance, like they belong in a fairy tale or a fantasy novel. Green eyes? Well, those are like finding a unicorn. They're rare but absolutely stunning. Now here comes the fun part. How do these eye colors change over time? Most puppies are born with blue eyes, but as they grow up, typically by 9 to 16 weeks, their true colors start to emerge. It's like waiting for the big reveal on a game show. You might find yourself anxiously watching your puppy transform from those innocent blues to whatever color destiny has in store. In conclusion, Huskies have different colored eyes because of fascinating genetics at play. Mutations that make them stand out in a crowd and capture our hearts. Whether they have icy blues, warm browns, or even mismatched hues, these dogs remind us that uniqueness is something to celebrate. So next time you see a Husky strutting its stuff with those gorgeous peepers, take a moment to appreciate the genetic wonders behind those captivating eyes, because life is too short not to admire the quirks that make us all special.